Hey guys, it's been a long day. Ignore the fact that I have no makeup on. We started really early at the salon today for inventory, so my appearance isn't its usual, but right now I am making a delicious dinner for my family. I just wanted something homey and cozy and yummy. I guess some comfort food. For some people that's more like chicken, mashed potatoes, or things like that. For me, it's usually Italian food, so I am making a baked ziti the fast, easy, and simple way. If you're curious how to make that, then I would watch, and I highly suggest, if you have a family of your own, trying this recipe. It's delicious. It's one of the only ways I can get my 3-year-old son to eat a little meat because he doesn't know what's in it. So I'm going to show you guys exactly what I'm doing. No, this is not the healthiest meal for my cut. It's okay. Not perfect, but back on track tomorrow with not eating so bad, hopefully. So anyway, let's show you guys how to make a very easy baked ziti, and then I'll tell you some ways that you can modify it if you wanted to get a little more fancy or things like that. So first thing you need to do is brown some beef. The leaner the beef, the healthier it is. I put a little bit of olive oil in the pan and some seasonings, salt, pepper, garlic, onion, oregano, and basil is in there. And then I have some penne boiling on the back burner with a little salt in the water as well. And I cook with Himalayan pink salt. So once this red goes away, I'm going to drain the meat and add some more seasoning as well. Then while that's cooking, go ahead and get yourself prepared. So over here I have my pan that I'm going to use. At this point, I'm actually going to preheat my oven. I'm going to put it on bake at 375. So I have my pan, and if you wanted to kick this up a notch, I suggest making homemade sauce, but it's already after 5, so I'm going ahead and going just with some jarred sauce. This is Prego Traditional. For the jarred sauce, I think it's pretty good. It's not homemade, but it's yummy. I have some Parmesan cheese, mozzarella cheese, and ricotta cheese. So yeah, so once the pasta is done and the meat is done, I'll show you what we do next. Okay, and we're back. So at this point, we are going to go ahead and add the meat to the sauce. I suggest doing this slowly because I think I may have made too much meat this time. Normally I'd make about half of this, so I did go ahead and break it up really well into fine pieces. And right now, let me turn the camera. Okay, right now I am just going and adding the meat to the sauce. And I think that's good. I think I made too much. So now I'm going to go ahead and mix this all together. If there's big pieces, I suggest breaking it up unless you don't mind meat. Me and my husband obviously don't, but my son does, so I break it up with the spoon or a spatula or whatever I'm using. That way he doesn't notice. You could skip this step. If you wanted to spice this up a bit, using some fresh garlic and cut onion is a really good way to add some more flavor. You could add it into your sauce, or cook it in the pan before adding your ground beef. I have a little onion in here and some garlic paste as well, but not the fresh today because, like I said, I started cooking later in the day. If I was off all day and I wanted to get fancy, those are some things I could do to make it even better. But this is still delicious. Whew, so there's a lot of steam. I just strained the pasta. Ooh, geez. I'm not used to recording myself cook. And now I'm mixing it into the sauce a little bit at a time. I'll show you guys. So that's about half the pasta. And you want to do this slowly unless your pan's really big. See, I already made a mess. Get everything coated with the sauce and the meat mixture. Once you do that, you could add more. This is going to be a very full pan, by the way. This is one of those dishes you want to make extra of because everybody will love it. And it heats up really, really well for leftovers. I'm adding a little more sauce. All right, and slowly mixing. All right. You definitely want a decent amount of sauce because when you're gonna be baking it after for a little while and you don't want it to be dry, and that won't be yummy. Okay, so now go ahead and make it a little more level, or at least try to. Okay. Next ingredient we're going to add is ricotta cheese. If you want to make it a little bit healthier, you can use skim. I am using whole milk today. I'm gonna probably use almost this whole container, if not the whole thing. And what I'm doing is dolloping little clumps of it on top of my whole baked ziti dish. So I'm gonna go ahead and face you guys back down so you can see exactly what's happening here. So as you can see, this is where I'm at now. And you want to do it over the entire dish. That way every serving gets a nice little chunk of it. When people are skimpy with this part, I feel like that's when it doesn't come out as good. I said this is not my healthiest recipe, but it is delicious. And if you make it for company or your family, I promise you they will love it. Okay, so now we have the ricotta on our dish. We're going to add one small entire bag, or most of the bag as well, of mozzarella cheese. I'm using low moisture part skim. This is an 8-ounce bag for the entire thing. So probably, I say this makes like 8 portions, so you're probably getting an ounce per portion of cheese. All right, now we're going to add our cheese. Ooh. Now, if you want to make cooking easier, or you're new to cooking, I highly suggest cleaning as you go. I already have my pan and my pot that I made the pasta in as well in the dishwasher. A lot of times I'll hand wash those, but like I said, I'm freaking tired today. It's been a long day. Do a sprinkle of Parmesan. Of course, the entire top. A sprinkle of garlic powder. And a sprinkle of basil. Nice Italian flavors. Fresh would be better, but this is just dinner for the fam, it's fine. So now this is what we've got. A huge, this is probably, I would guess 3 pounds of food from feeling it, maybe even 4 or 5. It's a lot. A huge pan of baked ziti. We'll have plenty of leftovers. I'll probably freeze some. Yeah, I'd say me and my family will probably eat about 1/4 to 1/3 of this max tonight. So I'm gonna pop this in the oven. My oven's set to 375, and I'm gonna leave it in there for about half an hour. And then it'll be ready to go. I'll show you the finished result. Bye, see you soon. Okay guys, update. Baked ziti is cooking. It smells so good in here. Ladies, this is how you snag you a husband. I'm just playing. Don't mind my oven, I do need to clean it. But that's the baked ziti getting all cheesy and gooey and bubbly and delicious. So probably got about, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes left till I take it out, and I will show you what it looks like plated, and then me and my family will eat. So yeah, cooking videos is not normally something I do. I just thought it would be nice to show you guys one of my favorite comfort food recipes. One of the ones that tastes really good, easy, especially for the other moms out there that just want to make something yummy for their family. I logged it into MyFitnessPal. Fortunately, I could fit it actually today because I wasn't too bad. I didn't really eat much. I've been really busy. We had inventory and then I had my hair put back in. So yeah, all I had was breakfast and lunch. I did eat 3 munchkins, which was bad, but we're gonna ignore that right now. But yeah, when I logged it into MyFitnessPal, I got 440 calories, which is pretty high, especially for a girl my size, but for a guy, not really. But I still have plenty of calories actually left over after, because my lunch and my breakfast weren't too bad. Anyway, it's got 50 grams of carbs, 16 grams fat, 27 grams protein. To make this healthier, some tricks would be, they make tomato sauce in the jar that's like light or low calorie, heart healthy, has added vegetables. You could do protein plus pasta or whole grain. You could do fat-free cheese. So there's a lot of options to cut back on the fat and the calories on this if you wanted to make a healthier version. You could do lean ground turkey instead of, you know, what did I use? 80 something, 15, whatever, like more lean beef. You could pick a much leaner option. So if you wanted to make this a little more health friendly, you can. You could use it to replace some of those bro meals. Any guys that are watching and are getting bored of that chicken and rice life, just add some Caesar salad or some Italian seasoned broccoli or asparagus or broccoli rabe on the side. Yeah, okay. Ziti is done. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it was something a little bit different. If you want me to do maybe some more cooking videos, just subscribe and comment below and let me know you like this, and I could try to do more in the future. I have a few recipes up my sleeve. So yeah, let me show you the finished result. So this is the baked ziti. It may not look that exciting, but I promise you it is so good. This is our little setup here, my nice little dining room in my house. Got the little chandelier and stuff. It's simple, but it's homey. So I'm going to go ahead and serve up my sons now because they're gonna be home any second. They're approaching our exit, and if it's too hot, he won't be able to eat it. Deliciousness, some cheesy action going on. Oh yeah. So here is my baby's serving. It is piping hot, and I'm going to cut it up for him. I recommend that if you have little kids and you make this, you do cut it up a little bit, because if it's a big blob of cheese, it could probably be a little bit of a choke hazard for a child. So I always cut his up really good. I just use the side of the fork. It's soft, so it's not hard to manipulate. I'll go ahead and show you guys me taking a bite, because I know some people like to watch people eat. Also, I recommend putting Parmesan cheese on top when you serve it, but let me show you guys. So good. Is that delicious?
Yes.
Yes, good?
Delicious. Delicious.
Yum.
Yummy.
Say thank you everybody for watching.
Thank you very much.
I hope you liked my recipe.
It was my feet.
It's delicious.
Delicious.
We'll see you soon.
See you soon.
Say bye, Buzz Lightyear.
Goodbye.
Bye. Fly away. Fly. Mwah.